We're going to install the inner rocker bracket. This allows us to come into the inside of the rocker on the F-150. This is where the running boards mount to, so if there's running boards attached, they need to be removed in order to gain access. This allows us to mount in an area that's going to leave no marks on the vehicle. So if you're mounting it in an undamaged area, you're not going to see any marks. There's no refinishing or anything that needs to be done to this. This bracket is mounted to the inside of the rocker. This is where the running boards mount. There's a 3-bolt pattern. We're going to put a nut and washer on those 3 bolts. And we're just going to snug these down. This allows us to build up to this point. The vehicle is already mounted in our truck holding system, so we know the position's correct, so we'll use our anchoring base and build up to this and lock this down to the frame machine. Once we set that clamp in place, we're going to position an anchoring base beneath it. We're going to install a locking wing nut onto our upper base threaded base, and install our tall anchoring tube base. We'll thread this in. We're going to install our base that's already assembled with our upper mounting bracket. Position this underneath the bracket and then make any adjustments that we need to raise the extension tube up to the bracket, and we'll bolt directly to the bracket. Once we've positioned the bracket and the base underneath, matching it, we're going to bring up 3 bolts and lock the bracket to our top mount. And then just adjust our mount up to the top. Once we snug the base to the bracket, we'll go ahead and tighten up the bolts on top the rest of the way. We're going to line up our pin in one of the holes. We're going to use a spanner wrench just to position that. That will lock down our tube. And then finally, we're going to lock down our wing nut, locking down the fixture or the structural holding to the bracket that's mounted to the cab. This locks it down to the base of the machine. We do this in 4 corners in addition to mounting the frame into the anchoring system. This gives us the frame locked down, cabs locked down for any types of pulls that you're having to do on the cab itself.